It's Ash from Super Videos back for another video. So this is going to be my episode predictions for 7:15, which is going to be called Something They Need. So as always, I'm going to read the synopsis first, give my thoughts on that, and then I'm going to give my overall predictions about what I think we're going to see. So the synopsis of 7:15 reads, Something They Need. Alexandrians visit a distant community. So this is basically confirming that this episode we're going to see Rick and the other survivors who have not yet come in contact with the Oceanside, going to the Oceanside and meeting the Oceanside community for the first time. Obviously, the link between the Oceanside and Alexandria at this moment is Tara. So I think that Tara is going to tell Rick about the Oceanside, which we kind of saw in one of the previous episodes, and we're going to see Alexandrians actually make a journey to the Oceanside to try to get them to help in the war, but also try to get some weapons from them to give the heapsters or the junkyard community or the scavengers, whatever you want to call them. So now I'm going to give my predictions about this episode. So I think this episode is going to be broken down into three main sections. One is going to deal with the continuation of Sasha's attempt to go to the sanctuary, inside the sanctuary, and what happens with her. The next thing is something along the lines of seeing the tension growing between Maggie and Gregory back at the hilltop. And the third is going to be this whole journey that Alexandrians are going to go on. So first things first, I think the Sasha situation is going to be very brief. So we're going to see Sasha fail. She's going to be captured pretty early on. And then I think we're going to get to see maybe Eugene try to find her whichever cell she's held at. And perhaps maybe Eugene is going to do something. Now, he could do two things. One, he could actually try to help Sasha escape, which is unlikely because he doesn't have the courage to do that. And second is Eugene can actually help Sasha end Sasha's suffering. So because Eugene knows what they're going to do to Sasha and that they're going to make her suffer, he may actually give Sasha the pill that he made, the poison, so that way Sasha would die and not suffer from whatever the saviors have planned for her. Now this actually will be very cool because it could connect to the whole Holly situation from the comics. For people who don't know, I'm not going to say anything about that, but it's going to connect to the whole Holly situation from the comics. So it could actually be a very cool way to remix the story in that way. But also, other than that, I think we're going to see Negan find out that Sasha tried to do what she tried to do, and we're going to get to see something with Sasha and Negan, a conversation between them, or maybe Negan is going to confront her or something along those lines. And perhaps we're going to get the very famous David scene from the comics come into play, or the Davy scene, whatever you want to call it. And for comic readers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it for people who don't know, but I think we're going to get that in this episode. But I don't think we're going to see Sasha's fate in this episode. I don't think we're going to actually see whether Sasha dies or not in this episode. I think that's going to be left till the finale. I think even if, like I said, Eugene gives the pills to Sasha, I don't think we're going to actually get to see if Sasha actually took the pills or not. So they're going to reveal that and complete that arc in the finale of season 7. But other than that, I don't think we're going to see anything else from the sanctuary. I think that's pretty much it. The next thing, the thing with Gregory and Maggie. So, of course, we did see in the sneak peek Gregory and Maggie talking, and then Gregory takes out a knife, and they're basically making it look like Gregory's going to stab Maggie. Now, I did say in my promo breakdown that we may see that, but now that I think about it, I think that that's probably not the case. I think they're just building that up, but they're not actually going to do it in this episode. I think they're going to make it look like Gregory is going to stab Maggie, but at the end of the day, I think Gregory is just going to stab Walker just at the last minute, and that's going to be it. I don't think we're going to see anything else from the hilltop. I think the scene we got from the sneak peek and the scenes leading up to it are going to be the only scenes we're going to get from the hilltop. I don't think we're going to see anything more than that. I think that's basically it. Just the tension growing between Gregory and Maggie and a fake out murder attempt by Gregory. Then the last thing, which is going to be the main chunk of this episode, is the journey. So I think Tara's going to tell Rick and the others about the ocean side. And then they're going to go to the ocean side. They're going to have some sort of plan, and they're going to try to execute that plan in this episode. So we're going to get to see a lot of that setup in this episode as well. But then from the promo, we know that there's going to be an explosion at the ocean side. So I think there's 3 ways it could go. One is that they're attacking the ocean side to get the weapons, which is unlikely. Then the other option is that they're trying to make a distraction. So they're making an explosion, trying to distract the Oceanside community so that they can steal the weapons, which is more likely, but still, I don't think that's happening either. And then the third case is they're trying to stage an attack by the Saviors. So they're gonna make an explosion, make it look like the Saviors have found the Oceanside and attacked them, and then they're gonna show up out of nowhere and basically make it look like they helped the Oceanside, and then they're gonna tell them that they can help take care of the Saviors. All they need is for them to help in the war, or just give them some of their weapons. I think that's the most likely case. So they're gonna get the weapons in some way, shape, or form from the Oceanside community, and then I think they're gonna take those weapons and take it back to the junkyard community, to the heapsters, and they're gonna give the weapons to them, and that's going to basically make Jadis agree to join them in the war that's going to be coming up. And I think that's going to be the end of the whole arc where they're trying to get the scavengers joining them in the war. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back for another video.